Group Captain UK Devnath joins me back on the broadcast. Sir, these are in fact the latest of the visuals that we are accessing of the developments and the civil war that's been breaking out in Syria, as the Syrian army command has told officers that Assad's rule has ended. And in fact, as we were speaking about how in the hours to come, it is going to be in fact more clear as where the new future of the Syrian forces will lead to, as Assad boards the plane, leaves Damascus, and now there is no certainty of how the future of Syria will look like. In fact, how do you view this at this point of the taking over by the rebel forces, as they vow that all the people and the citizens of Syria should come and stand united?
Yes, Simran, STS must bring in certain amount of peace and tranquility immediately. They must ensure that there is no revenge killing. The probabilities of revenge killing of army officers, their families, or police officers and their families, and ruling elite, ruling party politicians and their families is a very, very high probability. There is another high probability that STS fighters will try and create what is called a mass scale instability within Iraq, especially Damascus, Homs, Idlib, and Aleppo. What we have seen in many such countries where extremists have toppled a relatively democratic, relatively moderate government. A recent example is Bangladesh. That after that revenge killing takes place, all the minorities are hauled up. In this case, Shia supporters may be killed, maybe hounded out of their homes, set on fire. Alawites remain very, very loyal. Alawites community remains very close-knit family. STS people, if they are not disciplined, they may resort to extreme violence just to show that they are in power now. In most of these countries, what we saw in Bangladesh also, or say Libya or Iraq also, after Saddam Hussein was toppled, that these terrorist groups, jihadi elements, because they want to terrorize their remnants of any opposition. They want to make the opposition realize that now they are in a hopeless condition. So with this aim, they carry out extreme, horrendous acts of violence. Horror killings are very, very common part of such takeovers. I only hope that American government immediately steps in. USA forces are available in Jordan, about 2,500 of them. And US forces are available in Iraq, in Baghdad, about 8,000 of them. They must be used by USA to convince STS fighters that now that they have won with American support, they should not resort to violence against their past enemies. So peace, tranquility, and stability is need of the hour. Iran probably will not be able to do much at this stage. Hezbollah probably will remain within the confines of southern Lebanon. Israel will definitely ensure that STS comes to power, where a future STS government, whatever government they form, does not follow an anti-Israel posture. So things remain fluid. Right now, need of the hour is to start of any violent activities against supporters or participants of the previous government. Yes.
UK Captain Devnath, in fact,